Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to take a look at a new foundation and it is by ColourPop. It is called the No Filter Matte Foundation. If you're a subscriber of mine, then you already know I have tons of foundation reviews and I most likely do foundation for a review rather than anything else just because I love foundation and I think they're like the perfect product to do a review on. If you like foundation reviews, if you want to see the newest foundations, then make sure you subscribe to my channel to see those videos. And with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so before we apply the foundation, let's quickly read the claims. Full coverage, natural matte, oil-free, lightweight, it blends smoothly, and it will give you a blurring effect. You guys probably already know the price, but it's $12 and there's a lot of shades. I believe there's like 40 shades. And I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but I have shade medium 110. I was debating between two different shades, alright? So I think it was 100 and 110, but I always get a shade too light for my complexion, so I went with the darkest shade between the two options that I gave myself. So I got medium 110. So here is the package. It has a white pump and of course you see the color through it, and then it has these stars and says ColourPop on here. Okay, so I already inflated the box, but this is what the box looked like. It's like a pastel pink with like silver foils and like these stripes on it. Really cute. So this is what the foundation. This is what the concealer looks like. It has a matte tip right here, which I feel like might get dirty pretty fast because it's matte. This thing right here is glossy, but this part is matte, so it may get dirty once you start using it. So I'm gonna prime with my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and this is a pore minimizing primer. Alright, I'm gonna prime both sides of my face because I don't think I want to compare if if it works with a primer or not. So I'm just gonna get it over with and prime with both sides of my face and see how it wears. I think ColourPop came out with a primer for this foundation. I'm not so sure, but I know they had a loose powder and a pressed powder, which I didn't get. Well, my face is so dry and I already moisturized it. It's so dry right here. Okay, so I'm gonna apply on this foundation and it is liquidy, so I really want to shake it up, make sure everything is well mixed. I want the formula to be well balanced, so we're gonna make sure it's mixed well. It is quite runny. I did 2 pumps on the brush and we're gonna put it on. Yeah, it is maybe like a few shades too dark. It is very yellow though, which I like because my skin is so yellow. Hopefully this blend well. Alright, I zoomed you guys in so you guys have a better look. And I'm gonna blend it with my beauty sponge because that's what I usually reach for when I blend out my foundation. I know that if you use a brush, you get better coverage, but I'm just gonna use my sponge for this because I want to see how it's gonna work with my, just typical daily routine that I usually do. Seems like the foundation set pretty fast. Like it was just a few seconds, but the foundation isn't blending that well. I have to instead of just dabbing, I have to literally just brush the beauty blender across my face just to make sure that I don't have any streaks on my face from the brush. So this is with one layer of the foundation on and it didn't really cover the redness much, so I'm gonna go in with 1 or 2 more pumps around the rest of my face and let's see how it builds up. It does set pretty fast, so I have to kind of work fast with this foundation. Okay, you guys, this is with 2 coverage of the foundation, and it's a total of 4 pumps on my face. Okay, so far away the foundation looked good on the skin, but up close though, I mean, it looks good. I just feel like it might, you know, hang on to any dry patches that I may have. I did moisturize this little part right here that I said it was quite dry, so thank God I did, because I feel like if I did it, it's gonna look really like crackly and flaky. If you have dry skin, make sure you moisturize. You know, I don't think this foundation would do very good on dry skin at all. Overall, the foundation did blend quite well if you work fast with it. It does dry down to a matte finish, and I believe that's why it dries down pretty quick. So if you're using a brush, I feel like it might leave streaks. I don't know. I blended it out with my beauty blender, and it turned out fine for me. So yeah, I think, like, I've seen a Jeffree Star use a brush and he didn't say that it left streaks or anything on his face, so you can rest assured that I won't leave streaks. I just feel like it might. I don't know, with like these type of brushes, it might leave streaks on your face. The finish of the foundation is definitely a natural matte, which I really like and actually appreciate, because I hate like matte finishes. I don't think it worked well with my dry skin, and also just very like dewy finishes and just make me look like I was sweating or something like that. So I really like this finish right here. My smile line is actually doing good. I'm actually really surprised, but it has only been like a few minutes or so, so we will see. Let's apply on the concealer. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys the tip of this concealer. It's very flat compared to like other types of concealer brushes. They're more like dual tips, but this one is like just flat on either side. So we will see how this apply on. Okay, I feel like this might be too much concealer actually. I'm gonna kind of get rid of some on the ends or on the sides and then apply them on. Wow. So this actually look very high coverage. I'm actually very glad that it took off some of the concealer, because I don't want like this much concealer on my face, especially since I crease a lot under my eyes. Okay, so we will do this for now. The concealer look very full coverage, and I am just gonna blend with my beauty blender. I feel like this concealer set really fast too. Trying to blend this area out a little bit more. Okay, and this is the concealer on. I did try to blend it out a little bit more because, like I said, it seemed like it set pretty fast, but it blended out quite well actually, so I'm happy about that. And I'm actually glad that it brightened up my under eye and my chin as well as my forehead, because the shade of the foundation is, I would say, like a tad dark for me. Alright, so I baked my under eyes, my chin, my forehead, but I left my smile line because I want to see how the foundation is going to work with my smile line. So far it's looking good, so I didn't want to bake it, and I want to see how it's going to last. So I'm going to finish the rest of my face makeup and I'll be quickly right back. Alright guys, so this is the full face and makeup on with the foundation and the concealer. The smile line have definitely creased a teeny bit. It's definitely not like really noticeable far away, but up close I can see it's looking really bad around the mustache area here. I probably should have waxed or something because it's just terrible around this area right here. And definitely this part is looking very dry. It's clumping up around there. Other than those places, I have no other issues anywhere else, so I will do one last update at 5 o'clock. It is 11, so about 6 hours from now, so if you want to see how this smile line goes, then keep on watching. Hi guys, I am back and it has been a few hours. I'm here to do my final update, so let's take a close look and see what's happening. So looking at the mirror, I can definitely say that I got oily in sunspots. Like the tip of my nose is quite shiny, my forehead, a little around my cheek area, and my nose, I actually like rubbed it off, so I can't really tell if it's still like very dry or not, but the foundation did somewhat cling to those dry spots. Like my nose right here, oh, it's so bad. I don't know if it's because it's dry or it's because the oils are coming through and that's probably why I look like this or something, but looks really bad. And my mustache area, it still looks bad. I don't think it looked any worse. It looks as bad as it did before. There are definitely creases around my smile line, but I think it's passable for me if I don't bake. But of course, if I want to avoid this smile line creasing, I could always bake that area, which I didn't, just because I wanted to see how this foundation would do around, you know, this section right here. So I actually think this foundation will be a good foundation for me for the summer when it gets really hot, because I do have dry skin, and during the summer I get quite oily, so I think this foundation would do a pretty good job at you know, making sure that my face isn't dry. The foundation also did seem to oxidize, which is a huge good thing for me, because the foundation was already like a shade or two darker, and if it did oxidize it would have been worse, but thank God it didn't oxidize at all. I also do want to say something. The foundation did set pretty well. I forgot to mention that after I finished my face makeup, but it is set really nice, which is a good thing. So for a $12 foundation, do I like it? Do I recommend it? Well, it's a pretty good foundation for $12. I'm not gonna lie, if you want full coverage, I think this is a pretty full coverage face for me, and it is quite thick. So you like that, reach for this foundation. I personally prefer something like the newer foundations that I tried, like the LA Girl and the CoverGirl True Matte Made foundation. Those two are like one of my favorites of this year. So this is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my review for the ColourPop No Filter foundation. Let me know your thoughts on this foundation. I did see some people that enjoy it, and I actually didn't see anyone that don't enjoy it at all. But yeah, let me know if you guys like it or not, if you guys have tried it, if you want to try it, whatever. Just let me know in the comments down below. If you guys did enjoy this video, then you guys know what to do. Thumbs up this video, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I hope to see you in my next one.